Now let's talk about somebody who doesn't want to let go. They're excited to jump in with both feet. It's fitness model Trish Stratus. Dave Meltzer would report she was backstage at the Mayhem pay-per-view and worked on the Law Internet radio show. And she's just signed a 3-year developmental deal with the idea that she'd be an in-ring wrestler. And she had a provision that no nudity would be involved. Apparently she had turned down some big offers for magazines and fitness modeling gigs based on the fact that she didn't want any nudity. But she has been on a lot of magazine covers. You know, the Canadian-based Muscle Mag International featured her very prominently this same month. And Terry Taylor, I guess, had been talking to her about trying to come over to WCW, and supposedly Raven had found her and been trying to get her to come to ECW, but it winds up where she works out with Ron Hutchinson in Toronto and winds up getting the gig here with the WWF. Obviously, she goes on to be one of the most important women in WWE history. What can you tell us about early Trish Stratus?
Well, back in the day, Trish was a fitness model, and Trish was a very big name in the fitness world. So in Toronto and in Canada, she was probably the biggest name as far as fitness models go. So Trish worked out a lot. Trish loved the wrestling business. She worked out at the same places that the boys worked out in Toronto. She became friendly with people in the business, and it was what she wanted to do. She had a strong desire. She had gone through Carl DeMarco, who was the head of the WWE in Canada. I talked to Trish on several different occasions, and Carl, had made the big push. So there were a lot of people that talked to Trish, from Ron Simmons, Billy Gunn, Steve, just different guys that knew her from Toronto. And Carl DeMarco used to bring her around just to be around the business and see if it's something that she really wanted. And Trish was one of those that, good God, you talk about driven. She had tunnel vision. And Trish saw herself in a certain way, and whatever it was she had to do to get there, she was willing to do it. She was not afraid of hard work, and she put it in to get to where, she eventually got as one of the top female athletes ever. So hats off to her. She busted her ass to get in the business because everybody thought, she's a model.
Right.
They left out the fitness part of that. She's a model. Beautiful young lady that you think, is she gonna get in the ring and break a nail and cry? No, she got in the ring and busted her ass with everybody and proved that she was tough and she was willing to put the hard work in to do what she had to do.